Hey, out there, legal warriors. You ever done a vacation rental by owner, a VRBO, through whatever company? Do you realize there's certain crimes you need to protect yourself from being accused of when you go to one of those places? If you've ever done that, if you're interested in the criminal law, stay tuned. This is the video for you. My name is Attorney Lance Fryrear. I'm a defense attorney in Linwood, Washington. My law firm's been defending people charged with crimes all throughout Washington State for more than 20 years, and I'm putting out these videos to help educate the public. So if you find this useful, please like and please subscribe. More people get the help they need. I'm just going to jump right into it. Have you ever gone to a VRBO where, it's a good way to do things, right? You can see a new area, you can stay in someone's home, it might be more affordable, there's more creature comforts, but you may not have thought about it because you're not a criminal defense attorney. There's also some risks, not risks to your personal safety, which there are because you're in a new place, but there's risks where you can be accused of doing something that you didn't do. And it does happen. What are some areas that I want you to know about so you're educated so you don't get accused of committing a crime in someone else's property for something that you didn't do? Well, I think the first crime that comes to mind is property damage, a property damage crime. Malicious mischief is what we call it in Washington State. Malicious mischief is the knowing and malicious damage of property intentionally, right? Because you're angry. In other words, you get into an argument with somebody and you angrily break some property. And especially if you happen to be angry at the place and you punch a hole in the door or something, or a vase gets broke, it could be civil, but it could also be looked at criminal. So what I like to do if I show up at a VRBO, I'm not totally crazy about it, but I might take a quick video of the condition of the place, right? I might take a quick photos of the condition, especially if there's something that's already busted. I want a timestamp as soon as I walk into that place, and I take a look around and say, hey, this window is cracked. I want to take a photo of that. Number one, I don't get charged for it later, but also two, so I don't get accused of a criminal action. So malicious mischief is one that comes to mind because things break and things could have got broken before you got there. What's the second one that obviously comes to mind? Theft, right? We don't want to get accused of theft. Another reason to really take note of what's there, the electronics, right? Take notes of what's there and what's not there. Was there something that was supposed to be there? Is it supposed to have some type of Sega system or some type of other gaming system and it's not there? Well, you better record that and maybe let the owner know right away. We just checked in and it's not there. So, I didn't take anything, that type of thing regarding a vacational rental. You got to be careful about getting accused of stealing things. So that's also important. What's another crime that comes to mind? It's one that I've actually seen happen. Crime of voyeurism, right? Where somehow someone learns there's a camera in the place after the fact, and then the owner says it's not me. It must have been the last guest who put it in there, right? And all of a sudden you're the last guest. So they are claiming you put a hidden camera in somewhere to watch people, to spy on people. There's some bad movies out there, 13 cameras. There's a couple of them where stuff like that happens. And so that's something that is going to be hard to protect yourself from, but it's something that, to think about, that, make sure that if you're traveling with somebody that, we stay in good contact with them, so we have someone to testify that, hey, we didn't do anything like that. And what if we find a camera, right? What if we find a hidden camera there? Well, if you find a hidden camera at a vacation rental, it clearly seems to be secreted into a place that it shouldn't be, watching you in the shower or something. I probably wouldn't be calling the owner in that case. I'd probably be calling the police because that might have been put there by an owner. So lots of things we have to worry about when we're dealing with a VRBO, right? We want to protect ourselves from the claim of property damage. We want to protect ourselves from claims of theft. We want to protect ourselves from claims that we're going to be watching others. And there's lots of other things we can think about, but those are what I want you to pay attention to now. So how do we remedy it? Again, We all have cameras, right? Let's take a video of everything as we walk in. Let's just hang on to it. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's not get too crazy about being worried. But being a criminal attorney, I see a lot of things that other people don't. I have seen criminal charges arise from this type of thing, and I want you to be armed and be able to protect yourself and just enjoy your vacation, right? Just enjoy it. Let's not get overly worried, but let's not have it ruined by getting a particularly anxious owner who tries to blame everything on guests or even profit from it. Let's do something to protect ourselves. If you found this video useful, please like, please subscribe. More people get to see it. More importantly, if you get charged with a crime, hopefully not in this situation, feel free to reach out to my firm. Listen to what happened. We'll identify a way forward, and we will be there for you. Thank you.